Paleo's desserts? Is that a thing? Like,
That's definitely a thing. There is a section in the book called Something a Little Sweet, and it's a play off of like Caribbean people. We are not really big on dessert, but we're always like, no, I'm feeling to eat something a little sweet. So that's kind of play on that. And typically, you would remake your traditional things just using alternative flours, and that's how you would get paleo desserts.
so what kind of alternative flowers?
So like almond flour, cassava flour, other nut flour blends are really great. But that's usually tapioca flour or arrowroot flour, some of the alternative flours that you would use.
That is more
And
flowers than I thought there even were in the world.
you know what? In the last couple of years, there've been huge development in alternative flours. There's just so many of them now that people are trying different things to see how they work because a lot of people now, besides paleo, are figuring out that they're actually sensitive or allergic to gluten. And so a lot of people are not having wheat flour, but we kind of want to have the same things we're used to. So there's a lot
Hmm.
of playing around with, well, can I use this flour instead and get the same results?
Yeah, it's the whole revolution in the food world, just trying to make things that we generally actually love already, and then
Hmm.
somehow make a healthier version of it. Do you remember carob?
Yeah.
That was my chocolate as a child. Was carob. Like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we didn't get chocolate. We got carob. Is carob paleo?
Carob is paleo.
Carob's paleo.
So is cocoa, by the way. Cocoa is paleo, but
Oh,
and there are some paleo chocolates. They just use other sugars, like they'll use honey or maple syrup or other um, non-refined cane sugars. Yeah,
definitely no high fructose corn syrup.
definitely none of that. It's so funny because
That was a recent invention.
yeah, yeah. I only learned about carob like very recently as I was like in the health food store, and I tend to get like migraines from having too much chocolate, but I'm a huge chocolate lover. And so I saw it in the health food store and I was like, what is this? And then I like went like full force all this like experiment and cooking with it and making it. It's fantastic.
Yay! You'll have to give me one of those recipes at some point.
Yeah. One
That's
of
a
my favorite desserts in the book, though, is this coconut sweetbread that is completely paleo and gluten free. It's in the back, and it's made with almond flour and cassava flour and just nuts and dried fruit, and it's yummy.
oh, you got ice cream in here too.
I do have an ice cream in there. It's sour sop ice cream. It's good.
Sour sop ice cream. What in the world is that?
So soursop is a fruit. It's a tropical fruit, and it has a little bit of a tart and sweet flavor. It has an unusual flavor that's hard to describe, but it makes an amazing ice cream that was definitely a part of my childhood.
Huh. I'm learning so much today.